Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Boss Babe Blog Podcast. I am your host, KeTohn, and today we are talking about the topic of the day, which is words alone won't do it for you. Get up. Get up. So, this podcast is dedicated to all of the people out there who, the prayers, the affirmers, the manifestors. There's nothing wrong with that. But this is dedicated to those of you who do most of the praying, manifesting, and affirming, and less of the actual doing. So words alone are not going to help you. And whoever needs to hear this message, listen closely. It is great to have affirmations. I have affirmations. It's great to manifest what you're going to have and put it in a journal. It's great to do that. And it's also great to pray if that's what brings you support, if that's what brings you happiness and peace. It's great to do these things, but doing these things by themselves are not going to get you where you want to go. Like if you're affirming but you're still in the bed, that's not enough. You got to get up. If you're praying but you're still laying down, it's not gonna work. You got to get up and you got to do that work. Okay, everyone has different beliefs out here, but there's one thing for sure: you actually need to do action to see a result. So if you are affirming that you are going to be a business owner by 2025, don't just affirm, write your business plan. If you are affirming that you are going to have 20 clients by the end of 2024, don't just affirm, make a plan on how you're going to get them. If you're praying that things change in your life and you want to be in a better place, don't just pray. Start writing down what you need to do to get in a better place. Do you need therapy? Do you need healing for your family? Do you need a better paying job? Do you need to be around better people? But you got to do the work too, because it's one thing to pray. I pray that this changes. I pray that I'm out of this situation. And it's another thing to say, I'm going to get it and I'm not letting anyone stop me. And I'm getting away from anybody that doesn't support that. Okay. Manifesting. It sounds great. And it is great, right? I'm going to have $40,000 by the end of this year. I love it. But how are you going to get there? And what are you going to do to get there? And not just how are you going to get there? When are you going to start? Don't say how and then just never do it. Don't start the plan and then never finish and say it just didn't work for you and life is just not for you and you're just unlucky, because it's not unlucky. It's just inconsistent. So you stay consistent in whatever your plan is so that you can see your manifestations, your affirmations, your prayers come true. So again, I say words alone won't do it for you. Get up. Get up. That's the podcast message for today. I hope that anyone out there who is listening heard that. It's not just about the want. It's not just about the desire. It's about the heart that you have to make it happen and to get it done and to sacrifice and to be disciplined on days when you want to be doing this with friends. You might have to stay back and work on that business plan. On days when you want to go out with that person, you might have to just take a pause and rest, because you got a long week coming up. And people who love you and care about you are going to understand, and they're going to support you on your journey. It doesn't mean you can't have a work-life balance, because you can. But it's very important that you understand some things you're going to have to prioritize first before you can go and focus on the second. If you know that you have to purchase merchandise so that you can have your business up and running, or purchase a service so you can have a functioning website to make money, then it sounds like that purse that you were going to go buy at that store, you might have to wait. So, you can't go buy the purse and then not get the booking website. And then when you have customers complaining that booking is too difficult, or they need a better way to book with you, or you should have a more, whatever it is that your customers needed, you go buy that purse instead of getting that website and making sure that business is right first, right? And then later on down the line, you say, I just don't understand why it's not working. I've been affirming, I've been praying. It's because you can only do half. Like you only did half. You wanted it with your words, but with your actions, you showed what you were prioritizing. So prioritize here, not just on words and on paper, but prioritize it in action and what you actually decide to do. So thank you so much for listening, everyone, to the Boss Babe Blog Podcast. I hope this message helps you and reminds you that words are great. I want to be a billionaire is great. I want to have a business is great. I want to have 20 clients by the end of the year. It's amazing. But action is what separates you from the successful and the unsuccessful. Action and consistency. Have a great day, everyone, and I'll talk